Hi! Alright, so, wondering why I'm making this video. I wanted to procrastinate on my work. Also, I've been wanting to do this for a long time now. But basically, if you guys know me, I'm a huge fan of sports. And I've been wanting to go over my jersey collection for a long time now. And also thinking with like me trying to get into sports, I just want to be more comfortable talking to like a camera or like people about sports in general. So I thought it would be a cool idea if I would just go over my entire jersey collection and just do it for fun. Honestly, there's no reason for me to do it. I'm not getting graded on anything. It's not for an assignment. It's not for homework. I just want to do it because for the love of the game. So got all my jerseys here. Shout out this T stand from Uniqlo. Shout out our store manager. First day I met him, by the way, and he allowed me to take this home. So, absolutely amazing. But yeah, I got all my jerseys here. A large percentage of them are mostly hockey. Another big percentage is basketball. And there's some miscellaneous ones in there that we're going to go over. For each of these jerseys, I'm just going to talk about it a little bit. Maybe just give a price, the reason I bought it, and maybe like a cool little story behind it. But just talk about all the jerseys I have. That'd be a pretty cool idea. So, get started. First one, we're gonna start with hockey because I've just been absolutely addicted to hockey lately. First one is gonna be the 2026 Winter Olympics for Canada. It is the Team Canada white away jersey, and it's gonna be for Macklin Celebrini. So, absolutely love Macklin Celebrini. One hell of a player. Even though he's on the Sharks, I mean, I just love to watch him play. Just seeing his name pop up everywhere, and you know him being at 19, such a young playmaker. It's really incredible. I also really like Team Canada because my dad is from Toronto when he first moved from the Philippines, so a lot of his sports influence rubbed off on me. So I do support Team Canada in a lot of things, and I just genuinely think Team Canada is going to be way stronger than Team USA, and at least in the men's hockey. I bought this for $250 Canadian. I want to say it's $150 Canadian because I used $100 Canadian. So in my mind, cash is free. So it was technically $150 Canadian. If you convert it down to the good old American dollar, it's cheaper. Feel like they could have done a little better on the leaf design though. Olympics for Canada and the classic Canadian maple leaf for the Olympic Canada logo. Yeah, pretty well. I realized I don't have anywhere to put my jerseys. Let me go grab some. Great. Next up is gonna be Vancouver Canucks, Quinn Hughes, the flying skate from the 90s. So also got during my Vancouver trip recently. It was only $100 Canadian. And I just had to buy it because I do like Quinn Hughes as a player. I feel for him because he did get traded from Vancouver, but overall, I really like the jersey. I've been wanting a Nucks jersey for the longest time, and I think with buying the flying skate, I'm able to use it as like a throwback almost. I bought these two jerseys, the Macklin Celebrini one and the Quinn Hughes, when I went to Canada a couple weeks ago, and I just wanted a memory for it, so I bought two jerseys. I am a fan of the Fanatics Premium compared to the other jerseys. But as you'll see in my collection, I didn't get a Fanatics Premium for another jersey, which I'm kind of complaining about, but honestly, I didn't know anything when I first got into jersey collection, so there's that. Next up is going to be the Professional Women's Hockey League Seattle Torrent jersey. Bought this one at the mall. I think it was $90 when I first saw it, and I was like, I completely need it, just because I really like the Seattle crest mark that comes along. Also, this blue, I'm a really big fan of. Honestly, I like wearing this jersey a lot when I go to Costco. I get a lot of compliments on it. You know, I think it's a niche untapped sports, women's hockey. And when it came to Seattle, I mean, I was all for it. It's pretty cool. And yeah, even though this is just the word crest mark, when we get the Torrent logo, I might look into it. But definitely trying to go to a Torrent game during the season, maybe against the Scepters. But yeah, this is that jersey. Moving up is going to be the Seattle Thunderbirds, WHL or Canadian Hockey League jersey. So I think this might be one of my first or second hockey jerseys I've ever gotten. The Seattle Thunderbirds, the minor team league that plays down in Kent, they're part of the WHL. They're mostly U20 players, or they're pretty badass though. CCM jersey. I really like the material here. It's got place where I live, Kent. Where you from? Kent, Washington. Feeling here, it's embroidered. I mean, really, it's one of my favorite jerseys to wear back 3 years ago. I should really wear it more often now that I see it. Yeah, pretty solid jersey. I love the Thunderbirds, honestly. If you guys want like a good hockey experience without breaking the bank, like going to the Kraken, go to a WHL game. Go to either the Seattle Thunderbirds or the Everett Silvertips, wherever you closer are. There's more action, they're more intense, they're more feisty down there. So, I mean, just WHL, Canadian Hockey League. It's a great experience. Moving on to my next hockey jersey. It's gonna be a lot here. Is my CCM Toronto Maple Leafs. This one's from the 90s/2000s. I wanted this one because I'm a fan of this older logo they have here. It's a lot more simpler. You can see here on the mesh, it has mesh on the sides. These old CCM jerseys used to have those. It's a little bit baggier too. As you can see, these sleeves are like way baggy, so I'm able to fit it with like more baggier outfits. A little bit of a bummer, I didn't know this, but the logo I got for this one, the CCM, is the TML, which stands for Toronto Maple Leafs. I wanted to get the Maple Leaf actual like leaf that was on the shoulder. I didn't see this when I first bought it. I kind of bought it just to buy it when I first saw it because I was like, oh, $38 on eBay. That's not bad, but a lot of people say this looks like FML, fuck my life, but honestly, I don't see it. I think it's still pretty cool though, regardless. So, one of my favorite jerseys to wear as well recently. So, that's the Maple Leafs. Moving on to the home team town, the Seattle Kraken. Bought this at Climate Pledge. I think it was about, I want to say 180. The thing is with this jersey, it's a Fanatics replica or just a Fanatics breakaway jersey. So the idea behind this is that the logo is flat. It's completely screen printed on here. When you brush your hands across the logo, it's smooth compared to a CCM jersey where it's stitched on the logo. It's not going to be of high quality. You can also feel it's kind of like flimsy slash silky smooth. So it doesn't have that really good feel like a usual hockey sweater would. But for any fan who's like just getting into hockey, they don't want to break the bank on like a jersey. Because hockey jerseys can be the most expensive out of all the sports, Fanatics replica is the way to go. But for people who want the authenticity of like a real nice jersey, definitely try to avoid Fanatics replica and go with either Fanatics Premium or the old Adidas Prime Greens they used to have. So definitely, if I was to get another Seattle Kraken jersey, which I probably will, the blackout ones, the alternates, definitely gonna get Fanatics Premium. I'm probably gonna get Berkeley Catton. He's a pretty badass player. Next up is my number one team, unfortunately, the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think this one, I lied, is my first hockey jersey I had. Also a Fanatics replica, so it's smooth in the front, unfortunately. It does have the laces, which I am a fan of. The Kraken does not have the laces, but I'm a fan of these hockey laces whenever I see it. If I was to get the same exact jersey, like the style, the 2016 logo pass, definitely just getting it with Fanatics Premium, not replica. This one, I don't know why I bought it. I think I bought it just because I thought I was gonna be at UW for a long time, but this is a UW hockey jersey. I mean, it's cool. I just don't go to UW anymore. The laces are a little big, and I mean, overall, the jersey colors are cool. If I was to go with another Washington jersey, I think I would get the nameplate where it says Washington across, kind of similar to how I had the women's Seattle jersey. I think the logo is cool and all, but it's just, I don't be around UW often to justify rocking this. And I haven't been to a UW hockey game in forever, so I don't see a reason why I should be wearing it. I mean, it's still cool to have regardless. I like collecting jerseys, but definitely, if I was to go back, I think I could have passed on this one. Water break. Lemonade break. Hockey break. We're going to baseball. So, baseball. God, I fucking love the Mariners. Mariners jersey. I bought this one when I went to baseball games with my coworker. 2023. Has the All-Star patch here. I think around 150. I really love this green. I adore this green so much. I love the green, the blue that the Mariners wear. Honestly, might buy another jersey this year. Might buy a white. But overall, really love this jersey. I mean, I've had so many great memories with it going to the ballpark, and I just can't wait to wear it again this year. And eat some more garlic fries and helmet nachos. Moving on. The Nippon Ham Fighters Shohei Ohtani jersey. It's not like I obsess over him, which is kind of funny to say because I have his jersey, but saw the jersey on Facebook Marketplace. He was selling it for $30. I thought it was pretty cool. Honestly, if I was to just go to a baseball game as a neutral party, I would probably wear this. But overall, pretty cool. On the side, stitched embroidered logo too, so overall, pretty cool. Yeah, I can't complain. This one, oh man. Filipino Heritage Night. Seattle Mariners. So, Seattle Mariners, every single year, they do Filipino Heritage Night. And this is the one they did in 2023. And overall, pretty nice. I like it. I mean, the colors are pretty Filipino. And it's got the Filipino flag in the corner. And whenever the Mariners do Filipino Heritage Night, man, it's so cool. They do line dances, they do flower dances, they do tinikling on the field, on the pitch. I mean, it's just a cool experience. And, I get all my cousins and relatives in one place. Get all the Filipinos up in one place at the ballpark in one night. So it's just a great time. A lot of good memories with that jersey, especially. This one's a giveaway jersey, as well as the Filipino Heritage Night. This is a replica for the 1946 Seattle Steelheads, which was the team back then. They're gonna bring this jersey back for the 50th anniversary. They're gonna wear it on every Sunday. It pays homage to the old teams. Plus, I got it because it was 1946. That was when my grandmother was born. So, pretty significant years to me. More baseball jerseys. So, the nightclub jersey. Not a real sports team, but my buddy Darren Hashi hosted a party. Dress code was baseball jerseys, and it was gonna have nightclub in front. And I customized this to have my OC's name on the back, Juru, along with my favorite number, 7/17. So it's pretty cool to wear, honestly. At that party, I mean, just met a lot of cool people and reunited with a lot of cool people in my past. So love this jersey. I don't want to talk to the fact that I was a fan of the Jays. To start off baseball, I am proud to say that I am now a full-time Mariners fan. I still respect the Jays until it comes to when they play the Mariners. If it comes down to any single time when Seattle versus Toronto will play, I will pick Seattle just because I live in the city. This is actually one of my first baseball jerseys too, so I can't give it too much discredit. I did love the thing. I love the blue. If I was to get another Blue Jays jersey, definitely probably the white. But yeah, I mean, the Blue Jays. Game 7, I can't do it. I'm gonna move everything over. Some more visual aid. A lot of you may know I love the Seahawks, but I actually don't have a lot of Seahawks jerseys. But recently got this one. The rivalries Seahawks for this year. Number 11, JSN. God, we love that man. Honestly, I glaze him a little too much, but honestly, he brought us a championship, so I'm all for it. This is a youth extra large. I can fit a youth extra large, and honestly, I don't see a problem. The only thing I have a little bit of picking to do when it comes to it is that the nameplate is a little smaller, but obviously that's just because it's youth extra large. So if I was to buy another jersey, which I think I will, it's gonna be adult small for JSN. But I mean, I love this jersey. I wore it during NFC Championship game, divisional weekend, and the Super Bowl, and had all these amazing memories with it when I went to Seattle to celebrate with my friends after the bowl win and going to the parade. So a lot of it comes from just memories that I associate with the jersey. So pretty sick jersey. Number 7, UW football jersey. Bought this when I was first going to UW Bothell, just because I thought I was going to go to a lot more UW football games than I really did. The reason I bought number 7 is because I like number 7. And I like the style when it comes to the UW jerseys as compared to the ones from 2016 and 17 past. Number 7, Taylor Rapp. He was an Asian safety who played for the Rams later in his career. I didn't know that until I bought the jersey, actually. So I thought it was pretty cool that I just happened to pick a number of a player who was Asian on UW. So, I mean, pretty cool. But I don't go to UW anymore. I don't go to a lot of UW games. I don't really have a reason to wear this as I used to. But, I mean, it's still cool to have regardless. So, I'm thankful for it in my collection. Bobby Boucher. Not a real football team. South Central Louisiana State University Mud Dogs. The Water Boy, Adam Sandler, one of my favorite actors. I love this movie so much, honestly. But number 9, Bobby Boucher. It's got the Bourbon Bowl patch. I bought it sophomore year for $25 off Amazon, of all places. So it's pretty cool to have. Just pays homage For Adam Sandler jerseys, there is one jersey I was gonna get, but I don't think I would have the heart to wear it now, and it would be a Happy Gilmore jersey. The only reason I don't want to wear a Happy Gilmore jersey is because it does have the Boston Bruins logo on it, and I am a Leafs fan. I just don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Those are the only 3 football jerseys I have. Moving on to soccer, which is the only jersey I have. I'm gonna get a lot of critique for this, probably, for my choice, but 2022 World Cup Japan jersey. When Blue Lock was still popular, or was like coming out at the time, and you know, Japan had their like Blue Lock is real phase. I think at that time I just really wanted a soccer jersey. I didn't know what to get. I wasn't really into the Sounders like that, or like the national teams. I wanted to be different, but decided to go with Japan. I mean, it's a pretty nice jersey overall. I like the feel. For soccer jerseys, I definitely do want to buy more, but I also want to get into soccer first before I do that. If I was to buy another soccer jersey, I would buy the Salish Sea 2025 Seattle Sounders kit. I like that blue. I like that blue a lot. Speaking of blue, it reminds me a lot of my pool jersey. So this is the 2025 Seattle 9-Ball Open. I'm sure a lot of you know that I love to play pool, and I would love to pursue it professionally, but I just have to lock in with a job, so I don't really have the time to do that. But this is the type of jerseys that professionals wear when they play. It's like a dry X material. It's got a couple of sponsor logos here. It's got the logo for Seattle 9-Ball Open. Be honest, they could have done a little bit of a better design for the jersey, at least for the logo. For like this lightning that comes up here, the blue, the polka dots up here, I really like the design when I wear it. I have this mantra where it's like, if I look good, I feel good, and I play good. And when I wore this jersey at the US Amateur Open, it was just lights out. I mean, I started shooting way better than I normally have, and I wish I could have taken it to Las Vegas, but it's just not in the window right now. So that's the pool jersey. Second pool jersey. More pool jerseys than soccer jerseys. 2023 World Cup of Pool, Philippines. So, World Cup of Pool, first time the Philippines have won since 2013. They won it in 2023. I was watching it, not in person, unfortunately, but on my phone. James Aranis and Johan Chua, they hoisted the cup, made Philippines 4-time world champions. I'm a fan of the Team Philippines in the back. What I started to not become a fan of was the designs down here. I thought they could have done a little better of a job. Overall, I think for this one, my justification is just the memories behind it. I loved watching pool 2023, and to see the Philippines, you know, my parents' country of origin, hoist the world trophy again, the World Cup trophy for pool. It's pretty cool. This one's a bit of an oddball in my collection. 2023 Evil Geniuses esports jersey. Went to an Evil Geniuses watch party for Valorant, of all games, back in 2023. I saw this jersey. I am not an Evil Geniuses fan. That's not my first team. My first team is Gen G, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, jersey's pretty solid. I used to wear it while playing Valorant. I don't play Valorant anymore, so I really don't see a reason why I would wear this jersey again. I think I just have it to have it at this point. Final part, getting into basketball. So, basketball, this one, funny story behind this one. Love Scotty Barnes. It's my spirit animal. I bought this jersey, it was senior year. I had just gotten rejected from going to UW Seattle, and I wanted something to cheer myself up. So I went on the Fanatic store, I found a jersey I liked, and I bought it. This was $90. So this is what I associate that jersey with now. Every time I see this in my collection, I just get reminded that I was rejected from UW Seattle. Not the best feeling in the world, but I mean, I honestly don't wear this jersey as much as I should. I don't think I've even wore it more than 4 or 5 times. I should. All respect to Scotty Barnes, a great player. Probably should wear it. Yeah, old school. Not really old school, because it's the when Adidas was still making these jerseys, but Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry, number 7. You'll notice with like a lot of fashion that people will wear the old school Raptors, just because of the dyno, and the colors were pretty good too. People will have usually the Vince Carter one, but I have this one because this is what my dad gave me. So my dad used to rock this one, so now I rock it. I don't wear a lot of basketball jerseys, so this just kind of sits in my collection, as well as the next one I'm about to show, which is the white throwback Toronto Raptors, the dyno, for Fred VanVleet. FVV was my guy. I wore this jersey a couple times in sophomore year before COVID happened, and I really haven't worn it since. I really do like this old school Raptors look. I think it's so easily like stylish with like jerseys and like just modern day fits, these kind of basketball jerseys. Unfortunately, I don't really have the physique to rock that. That's why I wear hockey jerseys a lot more. If like the Raptors come to Seattle to play the Supersonics, I would buy this one. I'm gonna do these two next together. DeMar DeRozan. This one was mine. This one was my brother's. My grandmother is from Toronto. God bless her soul. Honestly, in my family, if I was to rank the people who know the most about sports, it would be my dad first, followed by myself, and then my grandmother. She moved to Toronto 1985. She's watched the Jays, she's watched the Raptors, she's watched the Leafs. When my dad came to Toronto, 93, they got into sports big time. And, you know, when my dad first introduced me to sports, it was all Toronto teams. So that's why I have a fond for these teams. Even though I'm from Seattle, still have a fond for Toronto teams. That's why I have these jerseys. It means a lot to me. So, shout out grandma, shout out mama. This one might be the most odd jersey I have in the entire collection. The Ray Guns. Roswell Ray Guns, Vince Carter. So the Roswell Ray Guns was a fictional basketball team in a commercial that aired sometime between the 1995 to 2005, and Carter on the team. I saw this at the Outlet Collection Auburn for $40, and for some reason I begged my mom to buy it, and she did. I have never once rocked this IRL because I don't think anybody would ever realize where this jersey is from unless they had gray hairs. Weird jersey for sure. Gilas Pilipinas, Ranzabando. Got this when I was in the Philippines. I like the blue, honestly. This is the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup jersey. But yeah, it has a bunch of logo. Honestly, I'm a fan of this logo sponsor right here. I think it's pretty cool. San Miguel, which is like alcohol dispenser out there. San Miguel beer, San Miguel rum. But yeah, Ranzabando. Also Gilas Pilipinas. I feel guilty because I can't remember his first name. Thompson, number 8. It's in the white. Honestly, with white jerseys, I don't rock a lot of white jerseys. But this one is pretty cool, and I had to be different, so we got the white. But yeah, that's pretty much the collection. I have to count how many jerseys that was. But yeah, that's all my jerseys. Like I said, I just wanted to create this video just because I thought it was gonna be cool. I think it'd be cool editing it too, looking back through all my jerseys and my history. And like I said, I just want to have more experience when it comes to like talking about sports and being comfortable to talk to people about sports, because at the end of the day, that's what I want my career to be. Probably expect more videos from me, just anything about sports. Eventually down the road, if I'm working or when I work with the Mariners, try to do something Mariners related. But we'll see. Yeah, aside from that, that's pretty much it. Alright, ciao.